Okay, so in this video what we're going to do is take a practical problem, show that we can make a quadratic from the problem, and then use our knowledge of quadratic equations to solve the quadratic in order to find the value of x. It says the area of the larger square is 10 centimeters squared, that's the larger one. Find the value of x. So we know this one is x and this one's x minus 2. These are squares, and we might recognize this as Pythagoras theorem. If this is a, this length is b, this length is c. Pythagoras Theorem says the square on the two smaller sides, the sum of the squares is equal to the sum on the larger square. Algebraically, that would be written as a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So what we need to do is form an equation using Pythagoras Theorem. So the area of this square here is going to be x times x, which is algebraically x squared. The area of this square here is going to be x minus 2 times x minus 2, which is x minus 2 squared, and we're told in the question that the area of this one is 10 centimeters squared, therefore all of this plus this must be 10. Right, next thing to do is obviously to span brackets, so we're going to have x squared here, and then x minus 2 times x minus 2 is equal to 10, x squared, x times x minus 2, and then minus 2 times x minus 2 is still equal to 10, and then expanding the bracket we're going to have x squared minus plus x squared minus 2x minus 2x. Now minus times a plus, sorry, a minus times a minus will make a plus 4. So minus 2 times minus 2 makes a plus 4, that's equal to 10. Writing that out on the next slide here. So we've got some terms to collect together. X squared plus x squared makes 2x squared, and then we've got minus 2x and minus 2x, which makes minus 4x, plus 4 is equal to 10. Right, in order to solve a quadratic, the quadratic must be put equal to 0. So we use the idea of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, but this one's equal to 10. So what we need to do is take 10 from both sides. If we take 10 from this side, we're going to get 2x squared minus 4x minus 6. And we take 10 from this side, we're going to get 0. Now we might notice that 2, 4, 6 and 0 are all divisible by 2. 2 goes into 0, nothing, but it goes into here 1. So dividing by 2, we're going to get x squared minus 4 divided by 2 gives me minus 2x, and minus 6 divided by 2 gives me 3, and that's still equal to 0. So we've got down to our quadratic now, and now we need to solve it. This one does actually factorize, so we'll just do the product idea, or you can use sort of inspection. So the product will be 1 times minus 3, 1 times minus 3, which gives you minus 3. The sum will be minus 2, the number in the middle. We want two numbers whose product is minus 3, so we can have 1 or minus 3, or 3 and minus 1. Okay, we're going to go for minus 3 and 1, and why? Because if we do minus 3 plus 1 we get minus 2, but we can do a little check over here. For the product, minus 3 times 1, minus 3 times 1 is minus 3. For the sum, minus 3 plus 1 gives me minus 2. That gives me the same as the product, and that gives me the same as the sum. So we take our quadratic, and now we split the middle term up. We get x squared minus 3x plus x minus 3 is equal to 0. We join these two up, we take out a common factor of x, we get x minus 3. We bring down the plus and then group these two together. There is no common factor, so we'll put in a 1, brackets x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we have a common factor here of x minus 3 and x minus 3, so they come out. So we get x minus 3 and then x plus 1 is equal to 0. Right, so if this is equal to 0, either this bracket is equal to 0 or this bracket is equal to 0, so either x minus 3 is equal to 0, which gives x is equal to 3, or x plus 1 is equal to 0, which gives x is equal to minus 1. Before we consider whether they are both solutions, we should look back at the original problem. 3 is okay if we put this in here. 3 minus 2 will give me 1, 1, and this will be 3, and this will be 3. However, this one does not work. X is minus 1 does not work, because if we put minus 1 in here, okay, we're going to get, we can't have a length of minus 1, it doesn't make sense, and this one would actually be minus 3. So there's only one solution to this, that is not possible, only one solution. X must be equal to 3 centimeters. Okay, so this has been a video to show you how you can take a practical problem, form a quadratic, and solve it. Thank you very much for watching.